What is lag? Well, the dictionary describes the verb to lag as this.
Lag. Verb. Lagged or lagging. Intransitive. To fall behind in movement, progress, or development. To not keep pace with another or others.
Now that's all good, but what does lag have to do in the realm of gaming? Well, lag has a number of different occurrences and might be encountered a number of ways. Today we're going to talk about the three major types: player to game, input to game, and server to player. Player to game. The first subtopic in this phenomenon is the lag between the player to a game. This is greatly determined by the player and also player tolerance. This certain type of lag is not necessarily detrimental. High latency situations might be witnessed in games that don't require quick reflexes, games such as chess and turn-based combat. A low latency lag situation is a much faster paced environment. Fighting games and first-person shooters require twitch reflexes or exact timing to execute certain actions, so a person more accustomed to a high latency situation may not fare well in a fighting game tournament. Input to game. When a game seems sluggish or unresponsive to controls, it could be because of this second type of lag. You might find many skilled players who use wired control devices. Why? To get that extra microsecond response that could give them the edge over the competition. Don't worry though, this type of lag is not a huge detriment for most players. Thus, if you hear someone blaming a loss of a game because of controller lag, he obviously is covering up the real reasons. Server to player. The most widely known type of lag in the gaming community is the latency between a player and a server, which applies when a game is being played online. Different connection speeds, types of servers, and of course latency tolerance all factor into the quality of an online session. Let's go ahead and break down the framework of what goes on in an online session. Number 1. The session initializes. 2. The user inputs commands. 3. The data is processed and sent to the server. 4. The server updates the game state of the session. 5. The game state is then noticed by the user. Number 6. Loop back to 2 until the game session ends. And lastly, number 7. The end of the game. Lag is created when the user input does not update at a fast enough pace for the current game state. Thus, the user might experience problems. Conversely, servers might also not process data fast enough and may send out older game states to players, which creates freezing or rollbacks, aka repeated actions. Game developers have tried in many ways to combat the lag through both client and server-based ideas, but still, it's a beast that's yet to be tamed. So that basically sums up the whole mystery around lag. So if your friend is complaining about lag, ask him which type.